Section 28 of Inquire Within upon Everything. Signs of the Weather. Dew. If the dew lies plentifully on the grass after a fair day, it is a sign of another fair day. If not, and there is no wind, rain must follow. A red evening portends fine weather, but if the redness spread too far upwards from the horizon in the evening, and especially in the morning, it foretells wind or rain, or both. Colour of sky. When the sky in rainy weather is tinged with sea green, the rain will increase. If with deep blue, it will be showery. Clouds. Previous to much rain falling, the clouds grow bigger and increase very fast, especially before thunder. When the clouds are formed like fleeces, but dense in the middle and bright towards the edges, with the sky bright, they are signs of a frost, with hail, snow, or rain. If clouds form high in the air, in thin white trains like locks of wool, they portend wind and probably rain. When a general cloudiness covers the sky, and small black fragments of clouds fly underneath, they are a sure sign of rain, and probably will be lasting. Two currents of clouds always portend rain, and in summer, thunder. Heavenly bodies. A haziness in the air which dims the sun's light and makes the orb appear whitish or ill-defined, or at night if the moon and stars grow dim, and a ring encircles the former, rain will follow. If the sun's rays appear like Moses' horns, if white at setting, or shorn of his rays, or if he goes down into a bank of clouds in the horizon, bad weather is to be expected. If the moon looks pale and dim, we expect rain, if red, wind, and if of her natural colour with a clear sky, fair weather. If the moon is rainy throughout, it will clear at the change, and perhaps the rain return a few days after. If fair throughout, and rain at the change, the fair weather will probably return on the 4th or 5th day. Weather precautions. If the weather appears doubtful, always take the precaution of having an umbrella when you go out, as you thereby avoid the chance of getting wet, or encroaching under a friend's umbrella, or being under the necessity of borrowing one, which involves the trouble of returning it, and possibly puts the lender to inconvenience. Leech barometer. Take an 8-ounce phial and 3 parts fill it with water, and place in it a healthy leech, changing the water in summer once a week, and in winter once a fortnight, and it will most accurately prognosticate the weather. If the weather is to be fine, the leech lies motionless at the bottom of the glass, and coiled together in a spiral form. If rain may be expected, it will creep up to the top of its lodgings, and remain there till the weather is settled. If we are to have wind, it will move through its habitation with amazing swiftness, and seldom goes to rest until it begins to blow hard. If a remarkable storm of thunder and rain is to succeed, it will lodge for some days before almost continually out of the water, and discover great uneasiness in violent throes and convulsive-like motions. In frost, as in clear summer-like weather, it lies constantly at the bottom, and in snow, as in rainy weather, it pitches its dwelling in the very mouth of the phial. The top should be covered over with a piece of muslin. The chemical barometer. Take a long narrow bottle, such as an old-fashioned eau de cologne bottle, and put into it 2½ drachms of camphor, and 11 drachms of spirit of wine. When the camphor is dissolved, which it will readily do by slight agitation, add the following mixture. Take water, 9 drachms, nitrate of potash, saltpeter, 38 grains, and muriate of ammonia, sal ammoniae, 38 grains. Dissolve these salts in the water prior to mixing with the camphorated spirit, then shake the whole well together. Cork the bottle well, and wax the top, but afterwards make a very small aperture in the cork with a red-hot needle. The bottle may then be hung up or placed in any stationary position. By observing the different appearances which the materials assume, as the weather changes, it becomes an excellent prognosticator of a coming storm or of fine weather.